Hi everyone and welcome to Billy Fitzgerald Golf. And today I want to go over a few questions that keep coming up about the L to L drill, just to clarify a few things. So if you're new to this drill, or what it is if I just take the club in its most raw form, if I just take the club and hold it with my right hand and I let the club hinge, unhinge, and rehinge. Okay, so it's about building this lever system, which is really the nucleus in the golf swing, and allows the golf club to swing back and forth, adding speed to the club face. So we're not dragging the handle back and dragging it forward. You know, probably the biggest thing that I see with golfers that come to me is that they're turning, trying to cover it and dragging the handle this way. So I get a lot of that, which is not great. It definitely is not promoting any kind of club head speed. So we're just trying to make the game easier, and it's a very difficult way to go at golf. So I'm just trying to, again, introduce this lever system where you can see how the club hinges, unhinges, rehinges. Now when I put both hands on it and I set it down, yes, it does look and feel very handsy and very flippy at first, but that's with no body motion, that's with really no turn, no forces in my feet. So there's a lot to add on to that. If all of a sudden I start getting a little bit of turn and starting to feel, some transition, now all of a sudden you can't, it doesn't look quite as flippy as this. So in my interpretation, what a flip is would be if I get to this golf ball and the face of the club arrives before the handle, which could happen, but all that's going to do is add loft to the club, but it doesn't do that here. It's not with L to L. So again, when you hit it and come into the ball, the grip gets slightly in front of the golf ball, if not in line with the ball. But what it doesn't do is hang on. After it hits, the grip in actually slows down, and the weight of the club increases with its momentum. So that's the whole idea, is that as the grip in actually gets here, almost slows down, feels like it backs up, it allows the club to gain speed, so you're not having to try to gain speed with your body, which is a terrible way to do it, because it's, if the club can only go as fast as your body, then you're not going to hit it very far. So that's the first kind of question that I got. It looks a lot like a flip. So now that's a way to control trajectory, is with this wrist. If I wanted to hit it higher, I let the grip end slow down a little bit, even before, and it adds loft, and I let the face go. But that's, most of that's done with kind of feeling the weight in the club, feeling the momentum of the club, and how this wrist reacts to the ball at the moment of the strike. So, but no, we're not getting here, having the grip slow way down here and then flip it. So that's not what it does. The other thing that I've gotten questioned a lot about is, again, or your definition of a flip, is it, which would be turning the face down over here. Okay, it's not that either. So again, we get an L back here, and as we swing it down into the ball, we hit the ball, the club face releases, but the toe works up. Okay, the toe works up. So this toe is working up, it's not twisting over. So the face of the golf club just stays right on the arc of the club, okay, or the swing arc, without twisting it. Okay, so hopefully those are probably two major questions that I get. It looks very handsy. For most people, it's going to feel very handsy, because they've kind of done this and pulled the handle and twisted their body. So all of a sudden you get them into a position where they start to feel the head and the weight of the club, and it's going to, your hands are going to start working, and it's going to increase club head speed and momentum, and let the club hinge, unhinge, rehinge. It's going to increase club head speed, and it's going to help you a lot with sequencing, because the face of this golf club has got a lot farther to travel than my arms and certainly my body. So they don't all go at the same time. So again, just to go over, this drill, or L to L, So I would swing back and have this, as this arm is parallel to the ground, this stands up. So there's my first L. I come down, let the weight of the club hit. Grip end is slightly in front. Then as it rehinges, again, my hand's working this way and the toe is working up. And now as this right arm is straight, this is 90 degrees over here. So again, and it's a lot about guiding momentum and starting to feel how the weight in the club hinges, unhinges, rehinges. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit one here. So again, the club is going to hinge, unhinge, rehinge, hinge, unhinge, rehinge. And I feel the toe work up so the ball goes straight. So I'm hoping that clears up about that L to L drill. For someone that has no wrist hinge, let's get your hands on it properly. Let's get your hands working. Get you some club head speed. It will feel flippy to someone that's just used their body to drag the club around. So hopefully that helps, and we start to gain some speed. And this drill is such a great drill. I mean, it's it really is a big deal, and we've got to learn this first, and then we start building around that. So take your time with this drill. Hopefully it helps, get you some yardage, get you some consistency, and have a lot more fun. Hi everyone, like and subscribe to my channel, Billy Fitzgerald Golf, for all tips on golf. If you'd like a live lesson or want to send me a message, visit me at billyfitzgeraldgolf.com.